Okay, we're here. There's gonna be a lot of stuff we have to do in this next 2 hours, probably 2.5 hours. There's a lot of stuff we have to do, and I'm gonna hate every minute of it, and I'm gonna enjoy it, but I'm gonna probably hate it. Holy crap, this is gonna be funny. Okay. All right, let's get this started. Where do I want to begin? So a lot of off-screen work was done on this earlier. Whenever I do have free time, I try to get things done, like camera work, more sprite manipulation, all that fun jazz. But oh my god. So let's see. How long is this right now? About a minute and 10 seconds. Okay. So, definitely what I have to do here, I gotta work on the camera, at least for a specific scene. Let's see. Oh boy. Let's see. Right there. All right, now the fun part. I'm gonna do this for 5 minutes. I'm gonna get back to Vault because I was thinking about this earlier. Like, yeah, I should probably. I had a camera here. Like, there wasn't a camera here before, but I had a camera here just for effect. Okay. So this is where it starts. I have all these frames. Fuck. That's gonna be such a pain in the ass. That's fine. All right. Well, let's start here. Insert keyframe. All right, let's move this on the y-axis a little bit. Oh fuck! Nope. It's gonna be the x-axis. Left. All right, so I want left, right, this is gonna be left, left, this is gonna be right, keyframes, hold on, left, all right, straight, left, right, left, left, right, left, it should be right, right. It's not bad. It's just, it's not as bad as the one in the Jenna video. Oh my god, that was a lot. Alright, so keyframe. This one went left, right. This would be left again. Left. So keyframe, tool, right. All right. Whoops. I'm an idiot. I did not insert the keyframe. So, left, right, left. Just a few more. Insert keyframe. We're probably gonna have to do all this. The funny thing is, she has another fight coming up too, because I'll have her fight the brigand. So left, right. I mean the ruffian. left. A few more to go. I'm a fool. It's gonna be right. Right. It's your keyframe. It's your keyframe. We're gonna make it a little bit more pronounced now. It's a frame. Okay. Well, here's the thing. Well, the one where I call her not Jenna just because it's not it's Jenna, but it's not Jenna. the mainline Jenna. We're making things different this time around because we're doing multiverse shenanigans. We'll go off of yeah, we're kind of getting into spoiler territory here, so I won't spoil it. Let's just say the characters here aren't the same as their counterparts in the real game because of multiverse shenanigans. This is why I have her getting attacked by brigands right now. It also plays into the fact that you get her at level 11. Well, how is she at level 11? I know it's RPG shenanigans, but things are coming in my mind as we go. I had an idea like where I wanted to go with this. Like while I was on my last deployment, I was like, you know what? We're gonna do Golden Sun lore, but we're gonna do a different take on things. So I had this whole entire booklet just with things written down. But for the most part, yeah, they're not the same as the characters we know in the actual main games. This is why I have her like capable of actually defending herself and being not more than just a healer. She's gonna be playing a bigger role. Like this is gonna be in a whole entire like series spanning from Broken Seal all the way up to the end of the Lost Age. I don't know if I can do Dark Dawn because that's beyond my level of expertise now. So definitely characters will be fleshed out. We're giving characters big personality shifts. Okay, so where were we? So this one was left, right. This will be left again. Left. But I am gonna throw out shade at certain things. Yeah, like I said before with Dark Dawn, it's like it was a good concept on paper. It was just it came out at the wrong time. Spoilers killed it. Internet access killed it. The game wasn't even rushed. It's like Golden Sun: The Lost Age came out in 2002, and Dark Dawn came out in 2010. That's 8 years without a Golden Sun game. They had, well, I don't know how Camelot does their game design, but they had ample opportunity to make that a great game. They just didn't make it a great game. Like, there are ways from a narrative point of view I can fix the game. Like, it's just, wait, hold on. Right, left, right. Almost done. I think the biggest hurdle is the biggest hurdle with certain characters is just trying to keep them still similar to how they are in game, but nothing too drastic. The wall will forever bother me. I'm like, this, you've got to be kidding me. Like, you're telling me this whole entire time there was this gigantic wall. Where? No, it makes no sense. I can understand, the world shifting. I can understand that. That's fine. Like, the area around Angara, like Vale, like that getting shifted around is fine, but the world map made no sense. Especially where Crossbone Island is. I'm like, wait, damn, Crossbone Island is down here now. Like it's just so much that Dark Dawn just introduced that made no sense. Left. Just a couple more. And this is just fluff. Right. Biggest smack in the face now that I'm even thinking about it. They had the nerve to you have Mercury Lighthouse in the distance if you zoom the map out, and you have Venus Lighthouse present. Y'all are cheeky. Y'all are cheeky with that. What was the point? That was just there just as, oh, hey, here's a little Easter egg. You can't go there. You don't know what happened to all the other areas. Whoop. I know exactly what we can do from a narrative point of view. We'll throw shade, little subtle shades at Dark Dawn, but not too crazy. Because there are people that do like Dark Dawn. Left, right, left. I don't know why, but there are people. More power to you. Like, when it comes to Golden Sun, I prefer the Lost Age just because the quality of life changes, and it was just a longer game. Besides the second half was empty, but I'm not saying Golden Sun 1 was bad. Golden Sun 1's great. It's just the only gripe was just too short. I didn't want it to end. And where it ended, I'm like, damn, y'all could have really fleshed this game out more. Then you have Dark Dawn that overstayed its welcome. Like, whenever I play Dark Dawn for some weird reason, if I have a Dark Dawn like fix, I don't know why, but it's just such a chore playing it. Like, I get tired playing Dark Dawn, which is really bad for a JRPG since I love JRPGs. Like, even like getting like Amity, I always like hate getting Amity because I know Passage takes so long. Then you gotta get water there. Then you gotta get to the mountains. Then you have to get the mountains activated. Then you have to go to the temple in the sky. I'm like, this is just tiring. Yeah, that's what it is. Like, there's plenty of people that have started out with like Dark Dawn because they had a 3DS. Is a lot. Yeah, a lot of people will just, that was his first game. It's fine. Like, but damn, having Dark Dawn as your first like exposure to Golden Sun is, wow, it's tragic. Left, right, left. But like I was saying, it's like, if for whatever reason I have a fixation on Dark Dawn, I just know I'm just gonna hate it, just because it just takes so long. Especially the grind to get Savetta. When you actually get to where Savetta is, the whole section going up to the mountain rock, it just takes so long. Like, the dungeons, all the dungeons in Dark Dawn just overstayed their welcome. Especially finally getting Savetta. Like, that is such a long time to get a character. You had to play, yeah, you had to get all the band members to have them play the specific plot song in order to get into that dungeon to get Savetta. I'm like, this just took so long just to get you. I don't want to even play anymore. Like Dark Dawn is just so much. Left, right, left. All right, finally, this is done. All right, so let's see how this is. Okay. This is going to be extended because I added dialogue space for this, which I kind of screwed up with last time. Fuck. Hold on. Let me change this first. Oh, why not? Let's go. Let's mom. Okay. Yeah, a lot of scenes in this movie are going to take a while because I needed to add more like dialogue space. I'm a fast reader, so I need to slow it down for people to actually read the text. Good. Good. Perfect. Exactly how I wanted it. I always lose my shit when I see that. This will take a second. Because we're going to have her interrogate them. So this is why this is taking a while. Very dark. Extremely dark. What just happened there? it was hilarious. Like I just thought of that on a whim. This I have to work on. We're gonna work on this next. Yes, that came out good. That came out perfect. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, the hardest part of this now, Mia is all set now. For now, until we get to our next section. The vault fight is gonna be hard because there's so much things happening here. Because what we can do is we can have them each take a brigand down. Obviously, I'm gonna make Ivan. Ivan's not gonna be comedic relief, but Ivan's gonna be he's gonna be a glass cannon like he always is. So I just have to figure out what I'm gonna do here. Okay. This is not gonna look good just because I haven't added a lot of things to this yet. Oh, hold on. Let's see. Could have added a lot more to that. So the problem with GIFs on Adobe Animate, they won't show unless you play a movie. So Ragnarok is actually a GIF. But it came out good. So right now we'll go to Ivan's perspective. So what we can do. Oh, hold on, let's have a little powwow. Great song. All right, so here's the thing. I was trying to make this relatively realistic because, you know, we've all played the game. We played it, we enjoyed it, but it's a JRPG. Things have to be exaggerated a little bit. When they finally get into the attic is small. Very, very small. There's not a lot of space for them to fight. On top of, you know, being in this condensed area with hay, and you have Gary. I was thinking of possibly changing the venue up, but it would have caused a little bit more chaos than would need be because let's just say they got the brigands got blasted out of here and the fight continues outside. We'll be fighting in a city. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of chaos and turmoil here. So just for peace of mind, we have to keep this here. I was trying to take a little bit more realistic approach to this, but I really can't. Yeah, it's like, and plus, there's a normal person here. There was the hostage they took place. So I was thinking of changing the venue up, like I did with the whole Jenna versus Wise one thing, because that was like 4 different like backgrounds we shifted towards. But here we're so in a condensed area. It's like we can't really do much. We have to work with what we have, especially like let's zoom this out a little bit. Let's see. So look how cramped this is. Like I have to have Isaac and Garrett fight off screen, change the scene up. They have to disappear now. They're gonna disappear right here. And have Ivan here. So the camera's gonna have to shift over here to Ivan. Ivan's gonna do something. Then we'll have to shift back to Isaac and Garrett's perspective. That's what we have to do. Just because this is so small and I can't change the map because it's like we're in this specific area. We're in the attic. So they all have to be in the attic at the same time. Because we know. All right, we'll figure it out. So let's figure out what Ivan's gonna do here. I already have an idea what he's gonna do. But first of all, do I have I have to look at my sprites. Let's see. Ivan. Like, we're outdoors. Outdoors is fine. But once you're indoors, no. Which sprite do I want to use? Fuck. Okay, let's bring out a sprite real quick. Alright. Alright. Open. I've mentioned this before, but Ivan actually has the perfect sprite. All his sprites are actually perfect for sprite animation. Him and Jenna have the best sprites. And Isaac and Garrett have the hardest ones. We'll use this one. Yeah. I don't need to put a sword here, actually. Okay. Wait. We do need to do this. So, the reason why I'm giving them swords, it's just to be a little bit more like... Their weapons, the staff weapons, they're not gonna last. Like, they're not. Like, a wooden staff, I've seen enough goblins so you don't know where the hell this is gonna go. So I feel better if they actually had like metal objects, at least for the casters. Besides, well, yeah. Shiba, I don't have to worry about Shiba anytime soon. I'm taking like a relatively realistic approach here. Let's see. Which one is it? It would be... Damn, I've not played in a while. Okay, I think this is fine. Yeah, it's probably gonna be this. Yeah, it's probably gonna end up being this one. But I mentioned before, I hope someone takes the task of making better sprite animations for Golden Sun. Because I'm definitely washed up when it comes to doing this. I'm not with the times. Yeah, perfect. Okay. So, Ivan, attack, end. Ivan, attack, end. Okay, now let's get back to this. Alright, so... He might be a little bit too close, so let's move Ivan a bit. Because the problem with this, if they're too close to each other, he's not gonna tween properly. He's gonna do like this weird spinning motion, which I'm pretty sure people have seen when I've been messing around with this. So I'm gonna close the gap a little bit between them. All right, so. All right, let's see. I think this should be good. Okay, that should be fine. Fuck, actually, hold on. Give me 1 second to think here. Alright. Insert keyframe. Insert keyframe. I'm just curious. All right. Oh. Isaac, then. All right. There's something wrong with Isaac's sprite. I gotta fix that later. Let's go back to Isaac real quick. Let me see what's wrong with Isaac's sprite. I have to lock this too. So what's wrong with this? Wait, where is he? It's a symbol right now. It's definitely a symbol. I'll have to look at this later because he's not supposed to be going down like that. Yeah. It's fine because it's going fast enough that no one will notice it, but he shouldn't be doing that. So, let's see. It's a symbol. Yeah, that's weird. Object. Yeah, I'll just have to figure that out later. For now, let's focus on what Ivan's gonna do. So, I'm gonna probably just have... Alright. Let's remove this. Because I guess... No. Let's remove this. For this keyframe. Oh my god. Their keyframe. All right, so let's ease them in here. Oops. Just so it looks a little bit more natural. Insert keyframe. 2. Insert blank keyframe. Import library. So what I'm gonna do is Ivan's gonna go for an attack. Obviously, for comedic relief, we're gonna have the brigand stop him by attacking him. Ivan, what's his dash? All right. As I mentioned before, Ivan honestly has like the greatest sprite imaginable. What was this one called again? This one is S500p. S500p. All right. All right. Bitmap, trace bitmap. Okay. All right. But I haven't thought what I'm gonna do with Ivan yet. Like, Mia's fine. I have an idea where I'm going with Mia, but for now, Isaac, we're gonna flesh out Isaac more because again, he's technically silent pro tag. Garrett can stay relatively the same, but yeah, I think the trio can stay the same for the most part. We're not gonna make them idiots. Like, what happened at Venus Lighthouse is not gonna happen this time around because verbal judo is dumb. Satoru, shame on you for doing that nonsense. Oh, we said we wouldn't harm her. We never said we let her go. I'm like, oh, you. Oh my god. Ivan Dash. Alright. Let's take out the background real quick. Satoru's was a very funny guy when it came to words. We don't need to make this that big because he's supposed to be low profiling here. Okay. Insert keyframe. 1, 2. Insert keyframe. 1, 2. We can do one more. Insert keyframe. 1, 2. All right, now. Yeah, let's just see how this looks. Oh, Isaac's big ass feet. Actually, no. That's fine. Then we'll put it right here. Perfect. And we'll have the brigand just attack him. Okay. They should be still here. Yep, perfect. Insert keyframe. Insert blank keyframe. Brigand wind up. Yeah, it's been 15 minutes. Oh man, Kingdom Hearts again? All right, we're about to bump again. This mix goes very crazy at times. Like we were going full on weave the other night. Um then smack. No, this is not the good version. Oh, the better version was up. There we go. And rotate, flip horizontal. All right. Fuck. Well, I did not make that sprite. Unfortunately, there's a lot of sprites that I have not done. Also, music down. All right. Okay. There we go. Ivan damage. All right, let's swap over to. Let's go on Isaac next after this. All right. Import library. I might have to. All right. I have an idea. This is probably gonna take me a few minutes, but I got an idea. Oh well, we getting there. We're doing stuff. Obviously, it wouldn't be Ivan without him taking unnecessary damage. So what we got going on right here is he's gonna dash in to go attack, and the brigand's gonna attack him. He's gonna send him flying backwards. It would not be Ivan without him just randomly taking damage. I just gotta make this a lot bigger. All right. Let's put a tween right here. Classic. All right, let's move you. Right there's good. Classic tween. I just don't know the speed this is gonna be. Properties. So after this, we're gonna swap over to Isaac and see what he's up to. Okay. So let's put a camera right here. Insert keyframe. Oh. Here we go. All right. Keep this at 200. That's all right. Let's see how this looks in the movie. This might take a little bit because we have Mia's stuff that has a lot of shit on it. I might have to make his dash a little bit bigger. I'm really surprised that came out looking the way it did. I was so hesitant on doing that. But as I mentioned before, that's some pretty dark shit that's going on right there. And the reason why I made this so long, I post my my work on Reddit so people can see in the Golden Sun Reddit, and apparently my text boxes were a little tiny bit fast. I mean, I'm a fast reader. If I see text, boom, 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 but I'm like, yeah, I should have probably made it a little bit, tiny bit longer. All right. Okay, that's perfect. I just gotta make him a little bit bigger. This has to be a little bit bigger. That's exactly what should happen. All right. Hmm. Okay. Let's see. Because he's a low profiling a little bit too much. All right. Yeah, like to be honest, it's like let's go back to I'm not gonna play it, but let's see. Where's like this? It starts at 7.5 seconds. There'd be dialogue here, but this is lasting at least 5 seconds. Yeah, seven. There's 7 seconds before something happens. If you can't read, again, it depends on what I put, but I think at least 3 seconds to 4 seconds should be enough to read a couple of dialogues. But oh well, I'm just very fast at reading. But okay, so this came out exactly how I wanted it to come out. So let's shift over to Isaac. So to make our lives a lot easier, we're not gonna have all this going on. Everybody's gonna have their one-on-one specific fights. So let's see. Okay. Okay, let's take out Ivan in the Brigand. And let's bring back Isaac. We'll have Isaac fight number 1. Ivan will fight number 2. Garrett will fight number 3. All right. Now, what do I want Isaac to be doing? That's the annoying part. Because Ivan's dashing, he got attacked. Let's have. Oh, let me put Isaac's neutral stance in, his vanilla stance. I don't have that in yet. Oh. I'm surprised I didn't get these done yet. Let's open Isaac. Okay. We're to be doing a lot of things in the next. Damn, it's already been 45 minutes. I got like an hour and a half of doing stuff, so we're good. We're making great time tonight. But it's so easy to lose track of things. Like my desktop is looking, it's looking mighty bad right now. I think it should be this one. Yeah, it should be that one. Oh, I guess I gotta mention this because there are people that watch these VODs. If you're doing this and you don't want what just happened there, having the sword like that, put it where you need it, put it where you want it to be at. Go to the layer, double click it, make the Z index like at least -5. There you go. You got Isaac's default position in the game. I gotta make damage with sword. So we'll do it again because I actually did not have that. Isaac's sword. Yeah, it gets kind of dicey. Like I have 20 gigs worth of effects from collecting back in the day, back in the whole Newgrounds Flash animation days that conveniently enough brought over with me. But the Golden Sun folder is just there's just so much happening. Like I have two dedicated folders, one for the Sprite and one for like Synergy. Golden Sun sword idle. And I have a specific folder for not Jenna over there. It took me so long just to redo her sprite. Oh. And the most complex sprite besides Isaac is Mia's, because Mia didn't have anything. Like Mia, it's so much stuff to get her to work right. All right. All right. So I need to make this one. 28. The complex ones are going to be... What the fuck? Yeah, that was quick. Yeah, oh my god, Newgrounds. That's good times. Ooh, there we go. But yeah, I have at least 20 gigs worth of just effects. It takes me a long time to go through whatever I need. For some weird reason, I'm lacking in water effects. I don't know why. I got plenty of ice, but lacking in water. So I need to go find water effects. All right. Let's see. We don't need to make it just... we don't need to make it like in-game wise. I don't have to... I'm just gonna get what works. That's casting. Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't need to be like 100% accurate. No. Let's see. Nope. Am I really about to put this up? You know what? Fuck it. That's good. I honestly cannot remember which one it was. No, it doesn't really matter. Fuck it. Where to get what works, and we're gonna go with it. Yeah, it's like it gets so hard. Like I'm so lazy right now. I can just literally just boot up the game and be like, hey, let's just have Isaac damaged. But fuck it, this is fine. I'm not gonna be too crazy about it. It's fine. We know he's getting damaged. That's the point. He's getting damaged. Like, I don't mind the way they did it, but finding the exact like sword or weapon in general that fits in the specific sprite is so annoying at times. All right, Isaac. Damage Sprite. And again, like I mentioned, like the trio, like Isaac, Garrett, Mia, hardest sprites to work on. Ivan, fine. Jenna, fine. I haven't even bothered touching Felix in his party yet. Yeah, I can only imagine. I actually looked that up. I can only imagine. All right. So, we're going to do something different here. Because we have Ivan attacked. We have Ivan attacked. As we've seen with Mia over here. Where is it? We have access to aerial attacks. So we're gonna have the brigand that Isaac's fighting do something completely different. I still can't believe I got this to work. I was extremely giddy when I got this to work. It's so stupid. All right. So let's see. What do I want him to do? Well, first let's get them on the map. Okay. Okay, Isaac. Library. Isaac. They're not imported. All right, let's import it. So I have them already doing Ragnarok, so I'll have. Yeah, the brigands will attack now. Yeah, I'll have the brigands attack. Then I'll have these guys follow up with their attacks. Because there's not gonna be a long fight, but it's gonna be a fight that there's a crap ton of things happening. Like, by the end of this, I'm afraid about how this is gonna look like at the end, and I have to do me a secondary fight. The thing I'm gonna do with Mia, obviously, we've seen how we can talk about lore for a sec. My problem with Mia, like I mentioned time and time again, is after Mercury Lighthouse, she's just there. Like, the story, unfortunately, can progress without her being there. Which is the same for a lot of characters in the series. Like, we have a lot of characters, but When it comes to the central plot, a lot of them don't matter. Unless you're Isaac, Garrett, Felix, Jenna, you're just there along for the ride, which a lot of characters were there for the ride. They dropped Sheba's plot point. They definitely dropped that. Piers was the Lumarian like connection. Mia is guardian of the Mercury Lighthouse and has a relation with Alex, who's the, and I quote, big bad. Ivan is there just for plot purposes, and sure, Hama is his sister, but she is just there for exposition. Like, oh, I'm Ivan's sister. Okay, that's it. That you give us a boat later. Okay. This is where like Golden Sun, like I love Golden Sun, but it falls off like when it comes to like characters. So with Mia, we're gonna make her like, we're gonna make her not your average everyday healer. Like she's gonna be having her mood swings. That's for sure. But yeah, that's my little gripe. We're gonna try to flesh out these characters as much as we can. All right, back to Isaac. But yeah, definitely, and it was the same thing in Dark Dawn. It was so bad in Dark Dawn. Okay, let's lock Ivan up. Ivan was fighting which one again? Enemy number 3. And Isaac will be fighting number 1. All right, so let's get Isaac here now. Let's lock up 2, because that's Garrett. Okay. Yeah, it's like, God, there's so many good characters that the series introduced, but they just weren't fleshed out. And again, like, Isaac, he gives me that typical shonen main character vibe. He fights for his, well, not that crazy, but he's a man of his friends. Like the only time you ever see him actually care is when Ivan is down during the Carson Nagashio fight. Ivan, keep together, and then he just gets yeeted up into the atmosphere. And then obviously we have him, how he is in Dark Dawn for the few minutes that you have him. So again, Golden Sun, just when it comes to character development, it's just not there, unfortunately. There are characters that are definitely gonna be fleshed out, which I'm gonna flesh out the crap on certain characters. Fuck. Lost my train of thought. All right. Isaac Idle. Sprite size is not going to be consistent, but it's going to be relatively the same for the most part. Just in case I do have like dimensions, like we're fine for the most part. So let's see. Because as you can see, Isaac Sprite, he's low profiling a lot, so you can't make him like massive. All right. So let's copy this. Enemy number 1. Paste. That's not enemy number 1. Oh, that's why. Oh, yeah, they're stationary still, that's why. So enemy number 1. Copy frames. All right, let's see. Isaac is fighting number 1. Insert blank frame. Not there. Insert blank frame. All right, perfect. Okay. Yeah, you can see the stark difference. I make him a little bit taller. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, now let's do something. Let me go through my massive amount of effects. All right. So we're gonna have. First thing, let's do this. We'll clear this frame. Remove this. Insert keyframe. All right. All right. Insert blank keyframe. No, I fucked up. Because we have to have the wind up here. All right. Insert blank keyframe. Bring in wind up. Keyframe. Now let's have you go all the way right here. Damn, time is flying. Time is flying by. Like music right now. Oh, it's Sonic again. Okay, fuck it. Let's hope this. All right, fuck it. You're on the mix again. Whatever weeb just shows up, we'll bump. Okay. Okay. Insert keyframes. After this, we'll watch the movie and see how it is. But it looks so far, it's looking pretty good. I'm gonna give him. We'll give him another type of attack. All right. And now this will be attack end. All right. Insert keyframe and keyframe here. Okay. Now, all right. Import. Pull the sun. Okay. What was that called? That's 3. Is there blank keyframes? I have to add its part to this. All right, Isaac damage. All right. Isaac damage. Make this into a sprite. Damage. All right. All right. Wait, keyframe. Copy. Yeah, I think we should be good. Again, I'm not worried about hit sparks. Hit sparks is something we have to deal with later. All right. All right, let's put a camera here and see what's going on. Frame. All right, now let's move this on the x-axis. I might have to zoom this a little bit. All right. Please don't go full weeb. Damn, full weeb it is. No. All right. There we go. Okay. Let's watch the movie. I'm gonna put the Ed, Ed, and Eddie sumo sound as soon as he comes over there. Oh my god, I'm gonna do it. Because I lose my shit whenever I see this. It's such a funny comic relief, in my opinion. Okay, so fuck. I gotta speed that. Oh fuck no. Too fast. Way too fast. All right, let's see. All right, let's hear that. Let's see. I am gonna do it. Let me actually find it. Oh my god, yes! I have to do that. Where is it? Alright. Okay. Let me start the movie up again. And I actually gotta speed that up. Okay. Let's see. Damn, I gotta get this fucking frame perfect. Where is it? Okay. I'm not gonna get this like perfect, but we'll see. It'll work. It'll work. Yes, it'll work. It'll work. It'll work. Oh, okay. Damn. Hold on. All right, that's that.
Catch-ola in the bank-ola.
This guy's starting to creep me out, girls. Back up, mister!
I'll find it. I'll fucking find it. Oh my god, I'll find it. All right, I'll find that later. Okay, yes, that'll work. Wait, what was the speed on this again? Let's see. All right, yeah, that's I gotta get the speed right on that one. Oh my god, I will get that to fucking work. All right, let's go. Let's rock. Oh, Sonic again. All right, so I gotta give these a couple of frames. So 1, 2, 1, 2. That's it? Okay. Okay. Oh my god. Oh fuck. Wait, where? Okay. I have to do it. I'll do it. Fuck. So let me move a couple frames. One. Fuck. Yeah, this is remove frame. Shit. Okay. He disappears right there. No. Ivan. Okay. I don't mind memeing it. I really don't. Okay. Because right now, speed is the biggest issue. Like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Okay. This is definitely gotta take a look at this. Where's Garrett? Because Garrett's right there. This is the hardest part because you have to get this like frame perfect. Or if you make it too slow, it's gonna be weird. And the only reason why I'm having Garrett guard is friendly fire. Let's see. All right, so let's see how it looks. It's probably gonna be still fast as fuck, but that's fine. Oh, full weeb, full weeb. All right, Dragon Ball. Hmm. All right, let's watch the movie again. I probably will ship to Mia now because she has to. Well, that's what we're gonna do. Shift back between the fights, so it'll be two separate fights. There's be like 4 different fights happening. Isaac and his respective party versus the Brigands. Mia versus the world. I can't unhear the sumo effect now. Oh, I have an idea. Because there's one breaking missing right now. Yeah, there's one that she just blasted. I have an idea. Okay, so I have to fix that first before we can get to that. So things are moving way too fast, which is fine. We knew this was gonna happen. So I need to have Garrett not move immediately. So there we go. The problem is, which is fine, we can fix this. Because enemy number 2 has to move when Garrett attacks. So this should be enough. Actually, hold on. This is a little kind of scuffed for a few minutes. But we'll get this. There we go. So Isaac's attack is like at least a half a second. And you have to move. So you guys get damaged right there. Right there. And we'll give Isaac a couple of seconds before he starts casting Ragnarok. At least like a second. Like he doesn't need to cast it right away. There we go. All right. Because the attack finishes right there. We're not doing this again. Yu-Gi-Oh! I'll just have to view this, but let's get to Ivan. Oh, this is scuff now, which is fine. Again, we are working on this. It's bad because you know this is what's gonna happen. All right, so let's clean this up. Yeah, like it's hilarious. Like some of the moves, like like there's destruction here. But oh well. Okay. Let's speed this up. It's right here. Like this definitely needs to get cleaned up a little bit. All right. Hmm. And as I mentioned before, this is the hardest part. Just because there's so much shit happening. Like if it was a 1v1 fight, yeah. But keeping track of everything, ooh. All right. See, this is fine. Not there. All right, we can leave that alone. So let's get rid of all these extra frames. All right, now let's work on this. Okay. All right, where is the problem? It's the camera. Because I have Ragnarok. Ragnarok will show up. Ragnarok will show up. I feel bad for the guys that have to fix this mess. Okay. Going off the camera, we should be good. But let's just make sure. Why is that there? Oh yeah, because Isaac. Wow. This song is 18 years old. Okay. All right. All right. All right. So after this, we're gonna shift to Mia again, and we're gonna have her fight. We'll just say the ruffian is the leader of the brigands. Because, long story short, someone paid them off to go take Mia, yeah, to go take Mia out or rough Mia up. I'm pretty sure we know who's doing that. Yeah, someone can't take an L. Insert frame. Where was the slash again? Slash has to be right there. I like how they just add random ass frames that should not be there. Move frame. There we go. That can end right there. Blank keyframe. Clear frame. As Isaac disappears. Okay. Right here should be good. I know it seems like kind of a mess, but actually no. Copy. Paste. $740, but $340, or not 481. $340, 481. $340. That's why I hate when that does that. It's not perfect. Looking Digimon again? Okay, we'll just have to onion skin it. It's not a big deal, but I hate when this is not perfect. All right. I don't know how this is gonna. Okay, I gotta think about that real quick. Hold on. All right. Okay, I think we are actually good now. Move frame. Okay, let's watch the movie. Before we do that, this is why some of these streams are 4 hours long. Okay. I won't know until I watch this. Well, first of all, no more wheat for now. I have a very funny idea. It's gonna involve the brigand that's not in the bubble or gets frozen. Again, pretty dark, extremely dark. Ah, this takes so long. Ooh. Let me fix that. Where did that fuck up at? That's where it fucked up at. Oh, yeah. Okay, let me go back here again. This is better. It just has... Let's just remove a little bit, because it doesn't have to be much, just for it to look a little bit smoother. We can use effects later for it, but it's not again, not the end of the world. 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, let's take a look again. All this work, and this is only at a minute long. That's very tragic. Soon as we're done, we're definitely gonna transition to her. So, I know what the problem is. So let's do this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So let's work on this. Give that an extra frame. Where is the camera at? Okay, there we go. Now we see the difficulties of having numerous sprites in a fight. Oh my god, so confusing. All right. Alcohol. Let's go, because we're gonna need you. Holy shit. I knew this was gonna happen. There's just so much shit happening, but we got this. So let's see what's going on. So what we can do here, let's turn off Isaac. Where's I have to see where Ragnarok ends. Whoops. This is why I give myself at least 2 to 3 hours doing this, because shit like this can happen. But it's fine, we can recover. Going forward, I just gotta turn them off. Because we got this, the only thing we need to fix is just speed on certain attacks. Like here, fine. Again, just having that is just hilarious. So we're gonna go off where Ragnarok ends, because that's where Ivan's scene takes place. Okay. So we'll start right here first. We'll start right here and make our way to Ivan. So let's fix this. One, two, three, four. All right, serious time. One, two. We'll give that 4 frames. Okay. That's fine. All right. Where do you cast it? Isaac is casting Ragnarok right here. That's been 10 minutes. Oh my god, it's been 10 minutes. Give me a moment. That's been 10 minutes. Golden Sun. We'll just jam out the Golden Sun for a bit. Venus Lighthouse we go. Okay. That's fine. And Ragnarok will end right there. So let's give this an extra frame. So let's have Isaac and Garrett disappear. All right, so Isaac and Garrett will just disappear right here. My keyframe. I know. This again, this is why I have to do these long streams, because situations like this happen. Because the scene's fine. It's just speed that becomes the issue. What, wrong one? All right. So right now we only have these two on screen right now. Move frame. Okay. Now let's get a camera. Let's get the camera set up right there. I have to redo all my cameras, which it's fine. Not the end of the world. Okay. So S3. All right. Okay, there we go. Now let's get the camera. Where's Isaac? Okay. Now we're good. Holy shit, that was kind of annoying. Okay. Now we should be good. Probably. And the sad thing is, some of the boss fights later on are going to get so ridiculous. Oh my goodness. I already know. I'm going to have a fun time with Satoros 1. Alright. Now, let's lock this. Because right now, that should be enemy number 3. That's enemy number 2. Okay. That's enemy number 1. Okay. All right. Call that enough stress from one night, but we're good. All right. Oh yeah, we have an idea. Like Minardi's getting her own boss fight. I just don't know who, but Minardi's getting a boss fight because wasted potential right there. You have a relatively cool looking character that you do nothing with. Okay. And I'm not even joking. Like, there's so many wasted potential with certain characters. Like, a lot of people had so much going for them in this series. Okay. Cool. Okay. Just now that I think about it, like the duos, like Soros Minardi, Agatio, and Karst, they could have had so many encounters, but you just get the 2 encounters. I know it's fine because you don't want them to overstay their welcome, but it could have been so much better. Especially with Satoros and, well, mainly Satoros. People don't think about Minardi, people think about Satoros. And which is kind of bad. Okay. Let's end that right there. Okay. Let's see how this looks. It's gonna look scuffed, but I just need to see. I think the speed, it's a little bit better now. The speed is definitely gonna be kind of an issue, but I think we're good. We're making the step in the right direction. I do have, so Mercury Lighthouse, I already have a plan for Mercury Lighthouse. Mercury Lighthouse is going to be a very, very different lighthouse when it comes to the fight. Because the idea is still having Satoros 1, but Minardi's going to have a fight at the base because we already know Satoros sends them on their way. So I have a pretty decent idea where that's going to go. Come on. You need to speed this up a little bit more. Okay. That's better. That's definitely better. Just Ivan's little section has to... Alright. That's a little better. Still can use a little bit of polishing. So let's add, this is the easy part. We just have to add frames. Thank God. Okay, now Isaac. Okay, let's see. So that was a lot better. Because Ivan's little section was a little bit too quick, so we just need to add a couple of frames to it. The idea what I have for Mia's section, people liked the cuckoo thing that I did with Mia. They're like, wait, what? Mia's hardcore. I'm like, yeah, not Mia is pretty hardcore, isn't she? Y'all weren't expecting that, were you? That Ankh has a very funny gimmick to it. Even though that whole little scene took so long to make. Because where I was going with it was like, yeah, you're a healer, but yeah, it'd be good if you at least know how to defend yourself. All right, come on. It's fine. That's fine. So let's just reduce some of the frames here, and we can come back to. Ooh, yeah. Hold on. You just last a little bit too long. Okay. That's perfect. Okay. So, where's Isaac at? He just recovers a little bit too fast. Yeah. People weren't expecting that. I was like, wait, what? That's why I had to make her portrait different. It's like, yeah. It's the anime gimmick where characters have their eyes closed and they just do crazy shit. Alright, so give this a couple of frames. One, two, wait. Okay. Because it was implied, like, Jenna has a temper. If you keep saying no to her to go get the elemental stars, it'll make me ask you again. And she just keeps on repeating, like, oh yeah, she got a temper, all right. But you never see it. You never really see it. But this is why, like, I feel like a lot of characters should have been a little bit more fleshed out. This is what made me hate Tyrell. Like, Tyrell, I know where they were going with it, but that whole entire journey, well, it was gonna happen regardless, but the way it started was just bad. Him just taking the soaring just to prove a point, I'm like, dude, what? Then again, not being able to go to Mount Elf, but now, like, damn, y'all, what happened? Holy shit, what happened? Mount Elf is completely, like, inaccessible now. Dark Dawn was a very weird game. Okay. That's... I gotta see that. Wait, no. It's fine. It's still going a little bit fast. 1, 2, 1, 2. Just a little bit. Like I said, I got something going for her because obviously in the video you saw not Jenna over there got pretty hurt pretty badly. I was like, damn, I gotta figure out plot device how the hell you survived that, because yeah, that's going by logic, you should be dead. Sure, you guys can tank hits, but hits like that you guys can't really tank like that. Because I always went off the notion that your average everyday adept is more durable than a regular person, right? But the angle that I was going with her world was like, Synergy's going away from the world, so it's like, you can't really do much. Like, you're limited on what you can do. That was the angle I was going with when I was doing that. Pretty much the journey took a detour at Mercury Lighthouse. And things, the lighthouse just weren't lit. And the vortex at Prox just got bigger and bigger and bigger. I have an idea of how I'm going to go about that in a later flashback. But yeah, Synergy was pretty much getting like thinner and thinner and thinner. So her getting that wound, she shouldn't really heal it. Mia really did a number on her. So there's a pent-up aggression. Definitely pent-up aggression. Sure, it's not the same one, but you know how it works. Like, yeah, it wasn't you, but it was you. But we'll figure it out as we go. I have a good idea where I'm going with it. Okay. All right. I just have to experiment more with the frames, but it's looking a little bit smoother now. Isaac's slash needs to be a little bit better, but it's whatever. So let's move on to. We'll do a couple extra frames, then we'll move on to Mia's next fight. That one. There we go. All right. So let's give this 1, 1, 1, and 1. All right. So I have a good idea where I want to go with this. So let's turn off. Let's do about like another 30 minutes of work. Let's turn off Isaac, Garrett. Well, let's turn off everyone. Garrett's gonna get a little bit more work in the next one, but let's turn this off. And we'll turn Mia back on. Wait. Blank frame. Blank frame. Blank frame. Blank frame. Frame. Blank frame. Blank frame. Oh man. All right. Okay, let's get the email going on again. Well, outside of email. Wait, I can just copy. What am I doing? Copy. Fuck. I gotta remember I can't do that. Isaac's section may have seemed a little short, but we're gonna alternate between the two. It's just there's way too much happening there. It was definitely way too much fucking happening. Okay. Let's copy Sprite again. No, we don't need to do that. No. Fuck it. It's already there. Let's just rotate it. And paste. Modify, transform. Horizontal. We can add a camera. We're gonna need another brigand, so all right. There's gonna be a, I wouldn't say there's gonna be comedic relief, but there's gonna be some shenanigans happening right now. So we'll use one again. Brigands are definitely putting in a lot of work. All right, turn off camera. Okay, you stay right there. Let's get you in here. 12 layers. Ruffian. So this is the one that got away. Well, didn't get away. He got blasted. So he wants to go notify the boss of what's going on. Apparently, whoever put a hit on Mia didn't go into a lot of details. I thought she was a normal girl. No. This isn't like Dark Dawn where humans are prepared. Those synergy grenades are like, yo, you guys are packing heat. Trade your synergy. Holy shit. Those oh yeah, that was a plot. That was a misplot device. Those random ass black soldiers and the High Imperator dude. Like, Dark Dawn, why'd y'all introduce some weird concepts that y'all did nothing with? Y'all were banking on that sequel. Oh man. Alright, let's see. Enemy. Okay. We're fuck. Where are you? 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 Okay, right there. Damn, I'm gonna make you fucking huge. Yeah, he's gonna be huge regardless. What are you called? Fuck. Desktop. Ruffian idle. Okay. Alright, that's enough of the world map. I need to get hype. Alright, this is I'm fine with this. Look how tiny he is. All right. I might have to move Mia. I'll move Mia a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna move Mia back down a little bit. Bitmap. Trace bitmap. Ruffian. Ruffian. All right, let's modify this a little bit. Yeah, we gotta make him just a little bit taller. Just a little bit bigger. Ah, son of a bitch! Fuck! Alright. I gotta fix that. Damn it! The shadow. Give me a second. Luckily, that's a quick fix. Uh, enemies, ruffian idol. Rid of that. There we go. Save. All right, let's put them back in there. Okay, ruffian idol. Yeah, I just noticed it. I'm like, ah, yeah. Well, luckily as soon as you zoom in, you notice everything. So, yep. Oh, might as well show off Mia's cuckoo. Mia's regular Mia's cuckoo face. Let's bring up a Sprite real quick. God, that shadow was annoying. It can be better. I'm definitely gonna work on it more. Where is it? Golden Sun. Mia. Definitely could be a lot better, but I'll work on it later. God, I really can't believe I got away with that in that video. I'm like, yeah, you know what? Let me make her a little bit different. Let's give her the very crazy looking, I have my eyes closed gimmick. But we'll keep on working on it. All right. Okay. Now let's get to this. Modify bitmap. The biggest problem I had with Mia's mugshot actually is she just has too many colors on her pupils. Way too many colors. But we got it somehow to work, which is good. Ruffian idol. All right, we gotta make you big. You don't have to be that massive. That's good. Transform. Flip horizontal. All right. Let's move you. Right there. Okay. Cultured. Very cultured. He's a great character. It's just, again, I wish he would just flesh it out a little bit more. All right, that's 10 seconds worth of. I'm not gonna be talking for 10 seconds, but this. Yeah, like when I was editing, I was like, yeah, your eyes are very hard because I'm decent when it comes to pixels, but man, your eyes. It's not like how Jenna's is pretty simple, like, but hers, very hard. All right, we won't make this won't be comedic. They're discussing it. Obviously, this is the guy who got blasted by Mia, who didn't get frozen in the cube. So let's have you, enemy one, turn around. Like, oh hey, that's her boss type of moment thing. 6 seconds is fine. It's her keyframe. Modify, transform. Horizontal. Okay. We have to give this a lot more. All right, so we'll give this, we'll do this at 80 seconds. Yeah, that's 4 seconds. That's 3 seconds worth of things. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna have the ruffian attack him. Attack him so hard, he'll go flying towards her. Yeah, that's what I was going with. I was like, you know what? Yeah, like red's usually an evil color. Let's make characters who are, and I quote, under the influence of the wise one have red eyes. Then I was trying to do it red eyes. I'm like, oh my god, this looks hideous. So like, you know what? Fuck it, your eyes are closed. Your eyes are closed here. Is it? She just has too many pixels. She has way too many variations in her eyes, and her eyes are a weird shape to everybody else. Okay, now here's what we're gonna do. Let's get the ruffian getting ready. We'll get the ruffian wind up in blank. All right. Import library. There we go. Ruffian wind up. Oh, you're doing this now. Okay. Import, no. Modify. I have to figure out what I'm gonna do with Alex. Yeah. I was thinking about doing that before, then I was like, you know, fuck it. I'll just make I was too much in a rush to get stuff done. I was like, you know what? I'll just make her eyes closed. But I was actually thinking about putting more whites. But yeah, looking at her eyes are just oddly shaped compared to everybody else's. Especially Garrett's eyes, like I didn't even bother. Garrett's portrait's just weird in general. Okay. Ruffian wind up. All right. Let's just say this is not going to end very well for this guy. It's all good. It's all good. Fuck. There we go. All right. Oh my god. This is not gonna end well for this guy. Let's give it 5 frames. The biggest thing I have to worry about is scaling. I can't make characters too overpowered. Obviously, the way Mia is right now, she's kind of like a little bit too overpowered, really, but I just needed her to reflect her level that she's at right now. Because having her at level 11 and the unprivileged, not unprivileged, the uneducated JRPG person will probably get to Emil at around level 8. Probably level 8 or maybe 9. And she's at 11, like, oh, okay. Damn. Like, Satoru's 1, you should be at least like 14, 15. The Satoru's 1 is still a hard fight regardless, but I needed her to at least reflect her level. Like, so she should be able to handle your average everyday hooligan. And plus, she's gonna be doing a lot of work. A lot of work. Because even when I post my material on Reddit, everybody loves Mia, and they hate the fact that she didn't really get much, and how they just sidelined her in she got the worst possible ending. And just in general, you got forgotten by time. which reflects her just being there as a character just to be there. Which we're gonna fix. We're definitely gonna fix this. But you're surprised, like a fan favorite character, like they just fan favorite characters they just like kind of just got rid of. People love Felix, and Felix went missing. People love Chiba. Chiba's MIA. Piers is around. Piers is trolling the world by not appearing. He's always in the background doing stuff. But you bring back Kraden, and you make them like very cryptic. You introduce irrelevant characters and bring back the worst characters. And you tease with Isaac and Garrett and not have them there. Dark Dawn. The more I think about it, the more weird you get. Ruffian, attack, and... Okay. That made you a little bit too big, that's fine. Alright. Transform. Horizontal. Let's get rid of the background. Gotta make this a little tiny bit bigger. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, she really ended up getting like the worst possible outcome. Like, I hate Reef. I hate Reef because I didn't care about Reef. He's such an unforgettable character. Like, again, he fits the role perfectly. Just like his mom, unfortunately. You're introduced. But at least Mia was popular. Reef, you got introduced and you're forgettable. Like, seriously forgettable. Like, I like Karis. Karis is spunky. I'm like, hey, Karis is cool. She's introducing a new concept. That's pretty cool. I'm totally indifferent with Savetta. I'm totally indifferent. Do not care. I'm like, you take the fun out of games. you're just a cheat code. Wait a minute. What? Okay. And again, this is where I feel like Camelot really dropped the ball with this. All right. So, this is gonna get funny. All right. Insert a keyframe. Oh my god. Okay. Keyframe. There we go. Guys, I have a... God. Okay. This is not gonna end well for this dude. I'll get the I'll get the exact dimensions. I won't fuck around. Okay. This should be 273, 290. 273, 290. 273, 290. it 273, 290, and the song is now over. Kind of went a little bit of overtime here, but it's fine. Fuck it. We bumped to Colosso. $235, $236.45. Crap. All right. Oh my god. All right. I have an idea for this. I have a funny idea. All right, I gotta I definitely gotta. What time is it? Fuck it, I'll finish at the 3-hour mark. I got 30 minutes. I got 30 minutes to finish this. I'm finishing at 3 hours. God, these streams get very long. Oh god. Okay, I got something here. Ice, 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 ice. Okay, we'll do the funny. This should have worked, but it's not gonna work because logic. Ice. What the fuck? Hmm. Oh. Normal effects. Yeah, we'll put this on a normal. Oh, come on. Oh, oops. I'm a fool. You're gonna work. Damn you, you will work. Oh my god. No, 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 no. No. That's okay. Here's what we can do. All right, let's boom. We'll have you get hit by this. No, 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 no. Fuck. It would it would be it's anticlimactic if I have her get hit by this because it's just for comedic effect. Boom. Because initially I was just gonna have her try to turn him to ice, which turns out it should just have him fall downward, but no, it'll just keep on going toward her and she'll take the hit. But I can't have her necessarily like carry the shit out of him because this is a full human torpedo going towards you. So it's better that she just takes the hit. Oh, okay, we'll do that. Oh my god. Okay. Um. Actually, no, I have an idea. No, I can't make her too. I can't make her too overpowered. I can't. No, I cannot make her overpowered. Damn. All right, she'll take the hit. All right, do I have that? Oh my god damn, that's dark. She turns into and ice merely crumbles when it hits her. Oh my god. A man just got killed. But then again, yeah, a man just got killed here. Okay, well, I'm all right. Screw it. Okay. Yes, a brigand just died. But then again, if we go back, there. This is water, so yeah, they're not looking too hot. Then that happens. Yeah, we're kind of making this a little bit too dark, but all right, we'll go with that. We'll go with okay, yeah, we'll go with that. Thank God I'm drinking alcohol right now. Let me just go get a better effect. So we'll turn him to ice. We'll turn him to ice. Oh my God. Okay. This is too chipper. We need I need to get hype. Let's go. This is gonna be stress the music. Poseidon used tidal wave. Everybody's down besides Felix. Oh wow, I'm dead. Poseidon, I hate you so much. Poseidon, no, watery grave. Poseidon uses watery grave. Everybody is down besides Felix. No, it'd be Pierce. It'd be Pierce. Everybody's down except Pierce. Well, GG's. All right, let's see what effect I have here. All right. I swear, not Dark Dawn. The Lost Stage's bosses in the Eastern Sea. Oh man, they were stressful, especially that stupid dragon. I hate that dragon. That dragon's a jerk. Oh. Oh. Fuck. Oh my god. Okay, Am I really gonna make this? All right, I think we're going very dark now. Screw it. We already had Jenna literally get bloodied up. Might as well go full blown dark mode. Holy shit, we are really going dark. Okay. All right. So here's what we can do. Oh my god, this is actually gonna be fucking dark. Okay. Holy shit, this is actually dark. Oh my god. Yeah, because holy shit. Yeah, like this is gonna be really bad. Yeah, this is gonna be really bad. Holy fuck, this is gonna be bad. Oh no, no. Because now he has to disappear. Holy fuck. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh fuck, this is gonna be bad. Okay, let's go. Yeah, I guess so. But wait, just in case. Properties, object, 41925. Icing on the cake is to have this shatter. That'd be, yeah, that's dark. That's really dark. One 71.30, 171.35. Wow, that's bad. That's so. Yeah, this is gonna be absurdly dark, and I'm fine with it being absurdly dark. It's okay. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I had the last one. Let's go. What the fuck? Okay. All right. This is gonna take a long ass time. But let's watch this movie. No camera. Holy shit. Stupid. Well, let's just say, yeah, she's gonna be interrogating them to see who sent them. Meanwhile, Isaac and pals are having a battle royale in someone's inn, which I still have to keep on working on. Oh my god! Oh, what? Damn, I'm covering it. Fuck. All right, that has to be sped up a lot. All right, that's fine. Let's speed it up. Like this has to be like a straight up missile. All right, there you go. The sad thing is, if I really wanted to make this dark, I would just have this completely just shatter and the guy just fucking dies. That's very dark. But let's add a camera here. Because it's a little better with the cameras on. All right. Okay. Why am I drawing a blank right now? Insert keyframe. I was actually drawing a blank. There we go. We just don't know how long they're going to be yapping for. Man, they are going to be yapping for a bit. All right. Okay, there we go. Carrying on. Okay. No. Wait, keyframe. Okay, there we go. Okay, there's where the camera goes. Okay. All right. Now I gotta figure out how the hell I'm gonna do this. All right. This song's about to end. Damn, it's Sonic. It's fine. It's the other Sonic. All right. It's fucking stupid. Wait, what? Oh, because it's right here. All right. Let me finish the scene up, then we'll wrap it up because now it's getting late. Oh. That's so stupid. All right, now the camera has to follow him. Okay. It's your keyframe. This is so bad. I need to add a comedic, not a. I need to add like a comedic screen to this. All right, almost there. Fuck. Where's Mia at? She has to cast right here. Yeah, we need one more. No. Excuse my French, but no. Blank frame. It's your keyframe. That's so dark. All right, I have to watch this. I don't know how it's gonna go, but I have to just watch this. Oh, shoot about! She just killed a man. This is all over the fucking place. I gotta move my camera. Too fast. Too fast. Too fast. Way too fast. All right. Way too fast. Oh my god, way too fast. All right, I'm gonna do an extra like. We do an extra like 5 minutes because I need to get this. I need to make sure this is perfect. Then tomorrow we'll do some more shit. God, that was way too fast. Poor bastard. All right, let's do this again. Holy fuck. All right. Like I said before, the Ed and Eddie sound effect is gonna sound so great there. All right. God damn. He just made her a little bit too overpowered, to be honest, but it's all good. Okay. Oh shit. Oh my god. That's yeah, that came out it came out good, but it's dark. If I really wanted to be cute, I can make the guy die right there, but that's pretty dark. Like this is dark already. Like these guys are encased in water. Then frozen. The vault fight definitely is gonna take a bit because there's a lot of stuff that we have to do there. Like there's so much shit happening, but doing what we did with the 1v1s is gonna be fine. Holy shit! Like it's good. It's good. It's just all right. Where is it? All right, just for shits and giggles. Just for shits and giggles, I'm gonna put it there. But holy crap. This is gonna be... All right. Oh my God. Wait, what? Yeah, yeah, that's probably a good idea. Because what I was going with, yeah. But what I was going with is like, since she froze it, it should just go straight down. Because if I make it go too forward, it's gonna be, yeah, we can get it to work. It'll be a little bit close, but we can get it'll be a little bit close to her, but we can get it to work. Okay. All right, let's see. I have an idea. Okay. Wait. No, it has to stay on the same plane. Yeah, that's actually good. Also dark. God, that's so dark. Boom. Okay, let's see. Let's try to get this. God, it's so bad. I just want to see how this looks. I would have to... Alright. Turn on the camera again, and let's see. Nubo! Holy shit! Oh my god! Wow! Oh my god! That was... Holy shit! That was bad. Wow! I need to see that again. Holy fuck, that was bad. Yeah, like, god damn, that was bad. Unintentional deaths. Holy shit. Oh my god. A brigand just died. This is like, holy fuck, this is so out of character, but okay. All right, let me fix something real quick before we wrap this up. Holy fuck. Also, yeah. Where's Isaac and Company? Okay. Where are you? Let's watch it again. I need to see where I need to fix this tomorrow. It's specifically Isaac that I need to fix because his jump slash is too slow. You know, I'm honestly just gonna keep that. What is the E for everyone rating anymore? We have 2 deaths already right here, probably. It's all this casualties of war. My god. All right, let's just see. God damn. Okay, all right. All right, so unfortunately, it is getting late. I gotta get ready for work. So tomorrow, I'll do another 2 to 3 hour stream. We'll get back to Isaac and Company, but Mia just killed somebody. Take care. Have a good rest of your night. Enjoy the VOD, whoever watched this VOD. We just made the shit dark as fuck.